to On With The Show, where we delve into the intriguing stories that have shaped the world of performing arts. I'm your host, Leo Sullivan. There's one song in New Zealand that means Christmas more than it does anywhere else in the world. Snoopy's Christmas makes reference to the World War I Christmas Day truce and features traditional carols O Tannenbaum and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Despite its lack of success anywhere else, it is a Kiwi Christmas staple. So, without further ado, let's dive into the spotlight and explore the stories behind the curtain. This is On With The Show. Snoopy's Christmas was released in 1967 and has been a hit in New Zealand every December for decades. There was no official New Zealand singles chart until 1975, but the song entered the charts in 1987, 88, 89, and last charted in 2003. In contrast, it failed to make an impact in either the US, where it has never appeared in the Billboard Hot 100, or in the UK. Recorded by Florida band The Royal Guardsmen, Snoopy's Christmas was just one of several Snoopy songs the group collaborated on. During a show in Tampa in the early 60s, the group was approached by record producer Phil Gernhardt. He handed them a song about the comic strip character Snoopy and the German flying ace, the Red Baron. The band weren't too interested in the song, but they wanted the chance to work with a producer. So, with Barry Winslow singing the vocals and Chris Nunley doing the German background speaking, the group came up with as cheesy a song as they could in the hope he'd hate it, and they could keep doing the kind of music they liked. The plan backfired. Gernhardt loved it, sold it to Laurie Records, and within weeks, Snoopy vs. the Red Baron was being played across the US. The song peaked at number 2 on the Billboard charts, earning the group its first gold record. Their follow-up single, Return of the Red Baron, made it to number 15 in mid-1967. Across the world in New Zealand, Bruce Ward had just started at record label EMI, looking after the singles. Snoopy's Christmas came in as a sample, and Bruce noticed it hadn't charted anywhere. He was sure it would be a hit in New Zealand and approved it for release. It sold 100,000 copies that Christmas and ended up being the biggest selling single EMI ever had in New Zealand. It was on every press in EMI's factory, albeit there were only 5 single presses. Bruce Ward said, "I rang up the factory and said, just keep pressing it until I say stop. I'd normally just ask for 1,000 of this and 1,000 of that. It was just selling so fast, it was no good ordering 1,000. There was a factory who pressed records for Philips, and I got them to press some as well, and each night it was sold out." Bruce took it a step further. "I put together the best Christmas album in the world ever. And because Snoopy's Christmas was on it, the album went absolutely crazy. And they're still redoing it now, every Christmas. Every year when they do a Christmas album, Snoopy's Christmas is on it. And it's 50 years ago. How can a single that's 50 years old still be so popular? It's crazy." Barry Winslow, lead singer of the Royal Guardsmen and the voice behind the song, said, "We say it's got long legs, real long legs. Winslow was just 17 when he recorded Snoopy's Christmas. I look back on it and think, I could barely put my clothes on straight at 17. But there we were, with this monster record. The Royal Guardsmen released 4 albums: Snoopy vs. the Red Baron, The Return of the Red Baron, Snoopy and His Friends the Royal Guardsmen, and Snoopy for President. Paul Kennedy, from Recorded Music New Zealand, which manages Aotearoa's official music chart, says it has great staying power. I think New Zealand is a bit of a unique case. We're a bit of a bastion for Snoopy and the Royal Guardsmen. That said, Snoopy's Christmas was also voted the worst Christmas song of all time by readers of the New Zealand Herald in 2007. When this thing took off, we were shocked, Barry Winslow said. It's been going for over 50 years now, so it carries down the generations. It's amazing. I never would have dreamed it. Talk about being honoured. I am blown away. I wish I could come over to New Zealand and shake everyone's hand personally.